Hello, on this lovely drizzly afternoon of 3 o'clock on the 13th of the 1st 2001. Right, I just feel compelled to do these videos. I know no one's watching them, but I've just gone through having severe PTSD, and it's taken a while to get round, but now I'm feeling very strong again. I'm feeling strong enough to talk, properly, strong enough to go out, even though in England we're not allowed to go out. Stupid bloody I don't listen to these stupid rules. I've never worn a mask. I couldn't get a bloody mask on with that anyway. um, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I used to work in a virology lab back when I was about 16, back in mid 70s, and the only people who wore masks was when you were working over the top of a specimen. You didn't wear a mask any other time. You walked in all the cabinets, these big walk-in cabinets, enormous great places like butchers' fridges, and that's where they used to grow the cultures in there. And I was in there just washing up. I was washing up and sterilising all the test tubes and just all the vessels that that they did the work in. Put them in the autoclave and the other stuff in the oven. But what I wanted to talk about today was going through this PTSD. I had a lot of flashbacks in the beginning, and she told me, do you want me to dig up, or if you give me two choices on my treatment, do you want me to dig up the past? But there's a lot of my very far back past when I was a baby that I don't want to dig up. I've lived with it, I've lived with it all my life, even though it's made me weaker than I should be. I don't want to dig it up at the moment. I can't deal with it. I'm dealing with other grief at the moment, which is me and my wife split up. She's total narcissistic, and the kids are the same as me. They've been through hell, and I'll put them through hell as well. Because being bloody stupid, because it makes you bloody stupid having PTSD. But she offered me these two treatments, and one of them was something to do with the eyes. And when we started doing the one-to-one treatment, she was doing it online. We were doing it on Zoom meetings, something like that, Zoom. And I found it easy to do. I just started, after doing it a couple of times, it was quite easy. And she was looking at my eyes, and she was, I don't really know what she was doing. She wasn't asking me to do anything. She was just looking at me, asking me questions, and we were chatting away. And I had 3 months of therapy with her, and then she said, right, it's coming to the end next week, which really made me upset, because she was the only contact with the outside world I had at the time, because I got no family, apart from my kids, I got no family or friends at all because of my wife, because she just wrecked everything I've ever had, including me. It set me thinking, because at the end of the therapy I said to her, but I thought you was going to do something with my eyes. And she said, I've done that. She said I did that in the first couple of therapies, but you're not getting your flashbacks anymore, are you? And I said, no, I'm not. She said, yes, I know that. She said, I worked that out, and I stopped that type of therapy, and and I've just tried building your strength up. She said, you only have to have a couple of treatments for that. And now I can't remember her doing anything really. The odd thing I remember, really looking in my eyes now and again. But I was thinking, if she can affect the way I think by just talking to me and looking at me, You imagine how easy it is for the media to be doing it to all these people. I mean, making these people stupid enough to go and stand outside their house and start banging pots on a Thursday night at 8 o'clock. I couldn't believe it when I first heard it at the beginning of the lockdown back in last February or whatever. I thought, what's that bloody noise? You know, what's going on? Because I don't watch the television. I've never been a television person. I worked in the media. I don't, you know, when I, you know, was a stage manager. I've never really been one for watching it. But they're just, people are walking about and they're treating me like a criminal. And there's no way I am going to wear a mask. Absolutely no way. I've walked away from places where they refuse to let me in. I won't do it. I'd rather not go out. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. I live in a beautiful place. I really don't care. They're not making me do anything. I've never done anything I've been told in my life. I even only spent I was put in it was like a youth army when I was still school age. I know I was. It's a long time ago. It's a lot of things happened because my mum and dad split up at the time, and it was a bit crazy time. And I went through having about 4 different jobs and going to school in a year. So it was quite a crazy time. And I went into the army for a short bit. I hadn't signed up. I know I hadn't quite signed up yet, but I'd taken tests. I'd had lessons to make sure I was up to being in the army. And I can remember sitting there and they were making me hate everything. You know, they're just making me hate anybody that's not in the army. Even my own family, hate them. You know, he was talking about that, and I just felt in there. When I was there, I enjoyed Army Cadets. I went to the Army Cadets for a long time, and I enjoyed all the camps. I went to Tenby camp. I went to Chickerell in Weymouth. I went to Redcar. I went to another one in Yorkshire somewhere, an officers one. I can't remember what it was called. All over the place. I went to camps, and we stayed there and went on exercises and shot loads of rifles. You know, Gympys, you know, 303s. I used to love shooting a 303, apart from these bash your shoulder to pieces. SLRs, they were my favourite back then, self-loading rifles. And so I used to have a great time, and I used to love going around the doing the exercise, you know, around the assault courses. They were brilliant, assault courses. And you go through tunnels where you'd actually go under the water and pull yourself through the road. Terrifying, but exhilarating, really exhilarating. It was good fun, really good fun. But I decided when I was there, Winchester, I was based, and I was sat there and I was thinking, I'm not getting on here. This is about something I don't want to do. I like messing about. I like having a laugh, but I don't want to kill, really. I don't really want to kill anybody. So and I started falling out with my sergeant major, and things got bad really quick, and I got taken home. I just went loopy, and so they let me go. And lucky I hadn't signed up, because I think I would have been put in some type of cell. But they let me go. I think I went back to school for a little bit, a couple of weeks or so, but then I got a job as a chef, but that was only for about 3 months anyway, before getting the job, a seasonal job on the Isle of Wight, and then I'll come back from that after the summer season, and I got a job at the hospital. And that's how my life was when I was young. It was a different jobs. I had loads of jobs. People said they weren't work about in the 70s. I found loads of work. If you're willing to work, you find it anywhere. No one should be out of work if they want to. If they want to work, there's always someone out there who needs a hand. Someone who's willing and would do what they were told to do. I would. I prefer working for myself, but if I've got a good boss, I don't mind that. Anyway, look, this looking in people's eyes and being able to hypnotise them, it must be going on so much all over the place. And I don't watch television, as I said, and I feel high as a kite. I feel absolutely brilliant, and so do my kids. They both feel really, really good. There's no negativity coming in this house. There's only goodness coming in this house. And we have fun. We don't shout at each other. We're tolerant with each other. Well, tolerant as you can be. They do argue. I can't stop them from arguing. But we've decided to sit down and watch one movie every night. I was done to turn my Sky off because I just haven't watched it since my wife went out a couple of years ago, and but I got rid of the internet, but I kept the movies. I got rid of the HD thing because my eyes are so crap. It's no good for me anyway, HD. And now we're watching a film every night of the week. Watched Braveheart last night for the first time ever, and that was quite good. Got told it was a bit gruesome at the end, but you don't see anything. So my daughter was all right. She's only 12, but it was all right for a 12-year-old, I think. Now I feel fantastic. I'm looking forward to the 20th at the moment. I believe I know what's going on. I believe that Trump will eventually be there. I don't know if he's going to be back in power, but he's not. I think the whole of politics is changing. I think politicians are on the way out. I think we're up for a new structure, a total new structure. It feels like to me a total new structure. Politics doesn't work anymore. These people, I've seen it for years and years and years. These people, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be career politicians. When I lived in Oxford years ago, I was brought up in Oxford, and you had people at Ruskin College learning how to be Labour MPs and stuff, and I was thinking, so they're going to college because they want to be MPs. I thought an MP was a calling. I thought it was a calling where you went and done it. You've done what you wanted to do to change the world, and then that was it. But no, it's a lifetime job now. And now I'm looking over American politics, and I can't believe these people have been in. My God, they've been in for about 45 years. I can't believe it. They're controlling the country for 45 years. My God, no wonder America's in such a bloody mess. And all this paedophilia going on in the world. It's disgusting. And every time anybody mentions it, they're shut down straight away. Who's shutting them down? Other bloody paedophiles. So, if I find anybody doing something so disgusting as that, they'll have my wrath. And I'm telling you that. I won't back down from anybody. It happened to me. I'm not. I'm angry about it. I'm fucking angry, even with my own mother, who hid it all my life. Well, she didn't hide it. She told me I was lying, told me I was, dreaming No, you don't know what happened when you was a little boy. You don't know what happened. I bloody know what happened, all right. I know what happened. Going to the doctors because blood was pouring down my leg at, I don't know what age, 8. And she's told the doctor I was eating beetroot. I'd had some beetroot on a salad, and that's what did it, she said. You know, unbelievable. Right, anyway, I say trio, but I am really, really excited about what at the moment. I am on such a high, and so are my kids. We just keep running around here. I can't hardly watch anything on television. I can't sit still. In fact, I'm just going to go out for a walk in the countryside, which is right round the back of the house. I'll have a good walk round there, take about 3/4 an hour. Then I'm going to come back and cook a beef curry for the kids. And well, me, I like a beef curry. And Balti I'm going to cook, nice Balti, loads of peppers I've got in it. I like to cook fresh every day. Anyway, chin up, don't worry, everything's going to be cool.